When justice becomes inaccessible, citizens of Turkmenistan are forced to seek protection from relatives of those in power. The human rights platform of the Civic Movement DAYANÇ Turkmenistan expresses deep concern over the situation described in the publication of the independent outlet Chronicle of Turkmenistan dated January 19, 2026. The article reports on citizens who, after failing to obtain protection and assistance from state institutions, are forced to appeal to the sister of the President of Turkmenistan, Oguljahan Atabaeva, who serves as Vice President of the Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov Charitable Foundation for Children. The very fact of such appeals is a disturbing signal. In a state governed by the rule of law, people must receive assistance through laws, institutions, and independent bodies, not through family ties with those in power. Particular attention is drawn to the case of Rozigul Mamakova, a resident of Labat Velayat and a mother of 2 children with disabilities. According to the source, Mamakova repeatedly attempted to obtain fair consideration of her case through local authorities. Instead of support, she faced long waiting hours, formal refusals, and actual neglect. She was deliberately kept in the corridors of the Etrap Hakimlik under the pretext that officials were busy, and later informed that no assistance could be provided. All this occurred while Oguljahan Atabaeva was present in the region. Later, through intermediaries, Mamakova was told that Atabaeva was aware of her situation and was ready to receive her. However, the meeting never took place. Mamakova was forced to travel to Ashgabat and then to Arkadag, where the foundation's office is located. There she was informed that receptions are held only in the first half of the day, after which Atabaeva conducts field inspections. As a result, a woman in an extremely difficult social and life situation once again remained without real assistance. Such stories are not isolated. They demonstrate the absence of accessible mechanisms for protecting citizens' rights, the formal nature of social support, dependence of assistance on personal access to representatives of power, complete loss of trust in state institutions. Citizens with children with disabilities turn not to social services, not to courts, not to prosecutors, but to the president's relatives. This alone is a verdict on the entire system. We declare, social assistance is not charity. Human rights are not a privilege. Justice is not a service for the chosen. Citizens of Turkmenistan must not humiliate themselves by seeking protection through surnames, positions, and family ties. The state is obligated to guarantee equal access to social assistance, transparent support mechanisms for families with children with disabilities, real accountability of officials, protection of human dignity. We regard such cases as evidence of a systemic crisis in the social and legal policy of Turkmenistan. We calls on international human rights organizations to pay attention to the situation of families with children with disabilities in Turkmenistan, relevant international structures to give a legal assessment of the existing practice, the authorities of Turkmenistan to stop imitating social policy and move toward real reforms. The people must not seek justice, justice must be guaranteed.